Meeting come to order. Call roll.
Mr. Green?
Here.
Mr. Lyons?
Here.
Admiral Mallon?
Here.
Mr. Reeves?
Here.
Mr. Skelton?
Here.
Mr. Smith? Mr. Wright?
Here. We can stand for the invocation. Mr. Reeves, please stand with us.
Let us pray. Lord, we praise you and thank you for giving us another day to enjoy all of the wonderful blessings you've given us. We thank you for our freedom and for the great men and women who sacrifice so much to protect it. We lift up to you those who are sick and ask that you would bestow your healing power upon them. Make each of us instruments of your peace in these troubled times. We know that you are with us, and we trust in you to guide us and lead us on our journey. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Each of you received a copy of the minutes of September 8th meeting and September 17th work session, so I take a motion.
Mr. President, I move that the minutes, September 8th, 2015, regular meeting, September 17th, work session, be approved without reading.
Second.
Motion second, discussion for council. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Resolution 5293, excuse me, going back to the proclamations. Mayor, I think we have a proclamation, something you want to give here to the school board. If we can get the school board to come down front.
I don't know if they can hear me without the loudspeaker, but on behalf of the City of Hoover, the City Council, and myself, we won a lawsuit, and so we were rejected somewhere, and we wanted to present it to the school. About $345,880.75.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank
Laura's up there.
Mayor, if you'll stay with us, we have another proclamation. Ask Betty Daigle to come up. Hoover Service Club. I want to bring all your past friends up there with you,
I hate to do this to you, but I'm leaving, so I'll climb over again.
Yes, ma'am. Lori, I'll make sure you get in it at the last second. Just jump in it real quick after you take it. Get her in it, okay. Because she's supposed to be in it, and she...
Yeah, we're gonna have to decide right here. Some of y'all come over on this
Here,
side,
I'm-
Lois. And you come over here. Yeah, Lee.
No, ma'am, just you can lock y'all lean in for... Like you're at a wedding. Lori, go get Enid. She's gonna take
Here, here, take one of Lori and I. Yeah, come on, Lori.
Go.
No, 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 no.
They sure didn't make you look good, Mayor.
Got a lot of help here.
Okay, wait, he's gonna.
Make the proclamation.
Everybody just stay posted where you are. Mr. Walter, if you read the proclamation.
Proclamation, Hoover Service Club. Whereas the Hoover Service Club was organized by Flora Mae Pike in May 1975, Mrs. Pike and her charter members chose a simple motto, helping others. And for 40 years, the members of the Hoover Service Club have worked tirelessly to raise monies to help others in Hoover. And whereas over the years, the members of the club have distributed over $484,000 in donations and awards. And whereas when reading the archives of the club, it is clear that they have played an important role in the development of the city of Hoover. And whereas community service donations have always supported the needs of Hoover residents, as well as many organizations such as the Salvation Army, Boy and Girl Scouts, Shelby County Youth Services, Safe House, Ronald McDonald House, and many others. And whereas as the city grew, the service club supported its growth with donations to many of the institutions that provide us today with an excellent quality of life. Through the years, the club has been active in supporting many organizations, including the Hoover Library, Friends of the Library, the Finley Award, and the Parks and Recreation Department, just to name a few. And whereas supporting education through school donations and scholarships has been a commitment of the Service Club from the beginning. Now therefore be it proclaimed that I, Gary Ivey, Mayor of the City of Hoover, do hereby recognize the Hoover Service Club for their many contributions to our community and congratulate them on their accomplishments. Proclaim this the 21st day of September 2015, and it's signed by both Mayor Ivey and President Jack Wright.
Very nice.
I want to take just a minute, first of all, to thank the mayor, Mayor Ivey, and the city council for honoring us in this way. We appreciate the opportunity to support the city of Hoover. That's what we're all about. And so it has been our honor to support the citizens and the community at large over the years. And there are some very special people here today that I would like to introduce. First of all, Julie Hoover Jenkins, who was a charter member of the Hoover Service Club, one of the group of, I think, 10 ladies that started this club. We have some past presidents, Sylvia Swain, Patricia Hubbard, Sue Knopf, Kay Franklin, and Barbara Henry. And then we have what we like to call some long-time members. Charlotte Poe Williams, Faye Anderson, Margie Davis, Leona Holman, and Lois Taylor. And then thanks also to all of my current members who took time out of their busy day to be here for this special moment. And thank all of you. Our gala is February 19th. See you today.
Everybody gotta leave.
appointment, Mr. Reed.
Mr. President, I move that Mr. Howard Payton and Mr. Randy Lott be appointed to the, as reappointment to the Parks and Recreation Board of Directors.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Appointed. Mr. Campbell.
Mr. President, I move that Mr. Steve Townsend be appointed as a member of the Parks and Rec Board for the term commencing in October.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
So done. We've already approved the minutes, resolution 529315, Mr. Walden.
This resolution awards bid number 11-15 for the Lester Lane Sidewalk Project to Safford Building Company, LLC. There were 5 contractors who bid on the project. Safford Building's bid of $212,561.18 was the lowest responsible bid, meeting all specifications and requirements. The resolution also authorizes the mayor to execute contract with Safford.
Mr. President, I move that resolution 5293-15 be approved.
Second.
Motion second, any discussion from the council? Any from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Resolution passes. Resolution 530315.
This resolution continues the budget for fiscal year ending September 30th, 2015, until such time as the budget for fiscal year ending September 30, 2016 is adopted.
Mr. President, I move that resolution 5303-15 be approved.
Second.
Motion second, discussion from the council. Any from the audience? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Resolution passes. Resolution 530415, Mr. Walden.
This resolution authorizes the mayor to execute a supplement to the SunGuard Public Sector Inc. application service provider agreement to provide for the additional testing environment.
Mr. President, I move that resolution 5304-15 be approved.
Second.
Motion second, any discussion from the council? Any from the audience? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Resolution passes. Resolution 530515, Mr. Walden.
This resolution authorizes the mayor to execute a standard project resolution maintenance agreement and plans with AlDOT for sidewalks along Ross Bridge Parkway from Deer Trail to Deer Valley Elementary School.
Mr. President, I move that resolution number 5305-15 be approved.
Second.
Motion second, discussion from the council.
Mr. President, Tim, is there a time of completion of this?
Well, Admiral, we expect that it'll be bid out this first quarter of 2016. We hope for it to be going to bid, and then AlDOT will set the completion time. They haven't set that for us yet.
Do you have a gut feeling?
I would expect that it'll probably take 6 months for them to build that
So we're looking at
in the next year. Maybe
2016.
Yes, hopefully.
Thank you.
President. Any other discussion from the audience? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Resolution passes. Resolution 530615, Mr. Walden.
This resolution relates to properties that are in violation of the weed and grass ordinances. And originally, there were 3 properties that I understand are now stricken, so that it's applicable only to 2244 Pine Lane, 2057 Cross Crest Drive, and 512 Oak Line Drive. And these would be declared as public nuisances, and would order the abatement of the weeds or grass provided in the appropriate code section of the Alabama Code. The abundance of overgrown grass and weeds on the subject property has been determined by staff to be injurious to general public health, safety, and general welfare, and I believe photographs of the properties have been provided.
Mr. President, I move that resolution 5306-15 be approved as amended.
Second.
Motion second, discussion from the council.
Yes, Mr. President, Mr. Knight. 2244 Pine Lane
Yes, sir.
appears to be uninhabited, is that correct?
That's correct.
And is it in foreclosure?
No, sir, I believe it's been bought for tax purposes, but it's not in foreclosure, from what I can tell.
Are the others, 512?
512 is occupied,
Okay.
and the Cross Crest is vacant right now. It may be, it appears to be in foreclosure, but I don't have any contact with banks or anything on that.
When were these pictures made?
Today, this afternoon.
Does anyone like to speak in opposition? Or would they say these houses are in great shape?
You know who bought the property for back taxes on 2244 Pine Lane?
Yes, I have a address, but no communication. They didn't respond to any letters that were sent to them.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? What response have you received from the Oakline residents? Because it appears we have some animals back there as well.
Yes, sir. They do have dogs, multiple dogs in the backyard. And the owner has not responded to me. This has been on the agenda in the past. The front yard has been cut, but the backyard is overgrown, as you can see.
Additional comments? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Resolution passes. Resolution 530715, Mr. Walker.
This resolution authorizes the mayor to execute an application for stop loss insurance with BCS Insurance Company of Worthington, Ohio, and an assignment of benefits agreement with BCS Insurance Company of Worthington, Ohio, and Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. The resolution also authorizes the mayor and or his designee to sign any other documents necessary to effectuate the obtaining of the nuisance. I'm sorry, insurance. Pardon me. Got ahead of myself.
Need a resolution.
Mr. President, move the resolution number 5307-15 be approved.
Second.
Motion is second. Discussion to the council. Discussion to the audience. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Resolution passes.
Mr. President, Mr. Clerk would note that I abstain on that vote.
You all on that?
Well, it's in the ordinance, it's with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama.
Okay. So the first reading
They paid
ordinance
my
number
salary.
15-2282, Mr. Walker.
This ordinance would authorize the mayor to execute a cost-sharing agreement between the city of Hoover, city of Birmingham, city of Irondale, city of Leeds, city of Mountain Brook, city of Batavia Hills, Birmingham Waterworks Board, Jefferson County, and Shelby County to fund a study for determining possible solutions to the existing traffic congestion in the U.S. Highway 280 corridor between Highway 119 and I-459 by considering alternative corridors to realign Grants Mill Road from Highway 119 to I-459. This is the first reading.
Payment of bills, Mr. Dowdy.
President, I move the payment of bills be approved as submitted.
Second.
Motion is second. Discussion to the council. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Yeager, to pay the bills. Comments, questions from the council? From the council.
One quick comment. We've got a phone tree going out tonight, making the residents aware we've begun to deliver the new garbage cans. You can begin using those immediately or wait until the new contract takes over, actually October 1st. But on October 1st, everybody needs to have their old garbage cans and recycling out at the curb, and they'll be picked up within a few days. But then on October 1st, start using the new one on. We got a phone tree went out to all the residents tonight. I'm pretty much speaking on it.
Additional comments from the council?
Mr. President, I think you have something to speak.
The audience?
How are you gentlemen?
Take your name and address, please.
My name is Lisa Reed, R-E-A-D, and I'm at 2124 Roslyn Drive. I'm a social worker and an attorney here in Birmingham. And I now own my home, free and clear. I'm proud to be a Hoover homeowner. And I moved from the Mountain Brook area, and I am very interested. I've come to the council. I commit to come to the council at least once a quarter, just to let it be known how we're proceeding. I have identified at least 15 using best models neighborhood models that's online through the National Neighborhood Association. I'm kind of using their model of how to start building this board. The thing is, I can't be president of another board, so I'm trying to find someone else. But I just want to reiterate some of the major issues, and I want to encourage the council members, if you're out and about going to dinner somewhere, if you're out and about, please, sometime after 8 p.m. at night, try to drive through my neighborhood. It's sometimes impossible to pass because we have multiple construction workers that park 8 and 10 vehicles in their lot, and these are single-family dwellings. It's homes built in the 50s, traditionally 1 bathroom. Most, I'd say, maybe a fourth of us have probably added the 2nd bathroom or the 2nd. But still, we have, 17, 18, people using the toilets. I'm also concerned about the payday loan being in my neighborhood. As an attorney, I do know that when my insurance is calculated, or when my home insurance is calculated, having a payday loan company near my home lowers the value of, it increases the cost of my insurance because it lowers the value of my home, because when you start seeing lots of payday loans, and I have been involved in full disclosure with Alabama Rise, a group of attorneys, I am involved with them in trying to regulate payday loan companies. So I'll disclose my maybe prejudice there, but I think it's in the best interest of our citizens of Hoover to, not be victimized, or to participate in commerce in a way they understand. I think I'll just hit 2 more bullet points. We have lots of abandoned cars that maybe when a car's in a wreck. In my old neighborhood, when somebody had been in a wreck, they would have their car towed to where it's going to be repaired. In Chapel Hill, some people tow the wrecked car to their home, and it just sits in their driveway, and then the wheels go flat, and of course they don't have a tag, so that's the number 1 reason they could be towed off, is because they don't have a tag, current tag. So that's just ongoing issues, and I really want to find the positive things in my neighborhood. I don't want to look at just the negatives. So to tell you all the positive things that are going on in our neighborhood, Georgetown Park is just exceptional, and thank you for the park. I know that you are all recognized. Thank you so much for providing that to us, and we appreciate it greatly. And we also have lots of neighbors that are investing in clearing away brush and clearing away and maintaining the right number of parking spaces. The issue with parking spaces is that when we have 18 trucks parked in an area, and then in the morning between 5 a.m., I have a Labrador Retriever, so I get up at 5 a.m. when the Labrador gets up. So I see lots of men walking, and I'm not prejudiced against men. I'm just saying there are a lot of men walking to the homes that are running the job sites out of homes, and it's evidenced that they're using these homes as job sites, because you see all the working materials like the bark by the
You give us some street
cubic.
numbers.
It's pretty much throughout the whole western area of Chapel Hill, everything parallel with Lorna Road and perpendicular with Rocky Ridge Road in that quadrant. It just, like I say, if you're just out and about riding around, just take a look and think, would I want my daughter, would I want my granddaughter living in this neighborhood? Or think about Crestline. When I drive through Crestline, those are tiny lots. All our lots are almost an acre. And we have houses that are $1.7 million, less than 2 miles. The city of Hoover could make that the Crestline of Hoover. We have a lot of opportunity to really build that neighborhood into something magical if we protect that western edge of it. There's some businesses there that had applied to be certain types of businesses. I don't want to in any way call out a particular business, but they were going to be, I'll just use ABC Food Mart, and then now it's more like ABC Food Mart and hair cutting salon, and the person lives there, and they are open until midnight, and they serve beverages on premises, and and. So, you know, they went beyond what they came to the council in good faith saying that they were going to do, and now they've exceeded those boundaries with, you know, impunity, but they have impunity until someone can report them or someone can observe that. But we do have a great neighborhood, and I have identified strong resources, and I will proceed onward. And as I said, I do come from the bias of broken windows theory of neighborhood policing. I went to Quantico for 3 days and trained on that, and I do think there's a lot of value in that model, and I know it's been questioned, but I think there's parts of that that could be utilized to improve. It used to never see one pop bottle in our neighborhood, and now we just have cleanup morning, beer cans, you know, throughout our neighborhood, and that's just a disgrace in the city of Hoover. But I am honored to be a citizen of Hoover, and I expect good and positive things from the council, and thank you for serving us.
Ms. Reed,
Yes, sir.
where are you in the process of developing and putting together your homeowners association?
We have identified 10 strong people that are willing to commit.
How many do you need?
How many do we need to form? We need 38 to form. Some people are actually in Vestavia, and I went down to the Jefferson County Probate Court and looked up the line for that. So I think we need 38 active members.
Out of the Chapelville subdivision?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly.
Mr. Fulton, you have something to say?
I'm Dan Fulton. I live at 1440 Alford Avenue. I just wanted to take a minute to commend the city of Hoover, the council, and the mayor for the additional support of the Hoover City Schools. The schools are facing some financial challenges, and the last budget is showing a deficit of, I think, a little over $10 million. So there's, they've been able to run down or pull down off the reserve over several years, but an additional revenue stream is going to have to be developed. There is opportunity for residents to donate to the Hoover City Schools. The Hoover Schools Foundation, some people don't know that there is a Hoover Schools Foundation, and they recently started a campaign called Ready Plus, making Hoover ready and the students ready for college, career, and life. It's my personal hope that that might be expanded to ready for school through a universal pre-K education program in every elementary school available for every 4-year-old in Hoover. My oncology nurse has a 3-year-old, and my next door neighbor is a cancer researcher at UAB who just moved in from Denver and is doing vital research right now at UAB to discover the cure for cancer. Also has a 3-year-old. Both have told me they would be mightily interested in having pre-K for their children in Hoover. I'd like to see that happen. Now, if you would like to donate to the Hoover School Foundation, the website is Hoover, CSF, that stands for City Schools Foundation, hoovercsf.org, hoovercsf.org. It will have a button there that says donate now. The button does work. I've used it. So I challenge everyone tonight to go home, go to the website, and if it's just $10, they made a very generous pledge tonight. Let's match that. Now let's be all of us, at least, I'm going to do it, make at least a $10 pledge tonight to the Hoover Schools Foundation. Now, I also know that the city of Hoover, the mayor, in fact, your idea to donate the BP settlement money to the Hoover schools. Has there been any resolution on that? The BP settlement.
That's what you saw tonight.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay. We appreciate it, and of course, that was your idea, Mayor, to pledge that money, and every penny helps. Hoover City needs a new high school, and ladies and gentlemen, the Gardendale High School, their new high school, that's a $60 million facility, so they don't go cheap. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. Any additional comments in the audience? Hearing none, we're adjourned.